In this video with the AnKing, we're going to be talking about pharmacology decks, specifically if you're using Sketchy to study pharmacology. And this includes Zanki and or Pepper. I personally use a combination of both, and I'll show you that. Okay, first I'm going to show you how to use the Pepper decks. Here's the Pepper decks on here, Micro and Pharm, and then I'll show you the difference between the Zanki pharmacology and the Pepper pharmacology. So first step is to go to the Med School Anki Reddit page, scroll down on the side here, there's the Pepper deck. You can download both the Micro and Pharm decks from there. Then we're going to go to the Sketchy Medical page here, and just as an example, I'm going to go to pharmacology. Recently we've been doing blood and inflammation. As you can see, I've been watching these videos. So I'm going to click there. Now the first section here, the anticoagulants and thrombolytics, you can see they're numbered very nicely. And I'll show you how you would unlock those. So we're going to go to the browser. Now you're going to skip the decks and go straight down to the tags. And he tagged them right here with the number sign, so they should be fairly towards the top. And we're going to go into Zanki pharmacology. I should note you do need to have the hierarchical tags add-on in order to do this. So I strongly recommend you get the hierarchical tags add-on. Now we're going to go into the blood and inflammation. And that was first section was the anticoagulants, and there you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. If we go back to Sketchy, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see there's 2 videos and 3 videos, and if we look at those, there you go, there's those videos and there's those videos. So all you do is click on it, and they're made a little bit differently. So if I click from card to card, it's not quite the same. So they're all within one card basically, which is kind of different, but it has its pros and cons. The pro is, preview a card here, and we'll go to the back of it. He has the portion that has to do with the question in that picture, and then he also has the entire back side. And then this tiny little thing down here to show more about this topic. If you click on that, or if you have the Hint Hotkeys add-on, you hit H. You can check out the video we have on Hint Hotkeys if you want to do that. And it will pull up the first aid page that is relevant. So that is super duper nice because it has every piece of information you could possibly need. Unfortunately, it does make editing the cards a little bit differently because when you go to edit a card, it will pull up this entire thing you have to scroll through. I think that Pepper does a better job of getting the completeness, all the information. I'm not a huge fan of the card type. So we're going to go up here into the Zanki pharmacology deck right here. And he's similarly organized his. So you can also go into, where's the blood, hematology right here. And he kind of tagged them, but kind of didn't, and they're kind of out of order. So that is a difficulty there, because if you're trying to find, see, warfarin is one of the videos that's later on. So if you're trying to find them, it makes it a little bit differently. And he didn't always necessarily put the picture in. There isn't first aid, but sometimes he got information from the videos that Pepper didn't. So my recommendation, as you can see, I have a lot suspended, but I also have some unsuspended. My recommendation would be to find the video. Again, you're going to want to be organized by date created. If you don't have that, right click up here, make sure you have date created. And then you're going to want to scroll through and just kind of look through them after you've done the Pepper cards and see if there's anything that is of interest that you would want to do. For example, the Pepper cards did not have this fact about dabigatran being administered orally, and I think that's important to know, so that's why I unsuspended that. I've had some peers that are having a couple problems with Sketchy when they're doing their cards, and they'll do one card and all of a sudden they disappear. I'm going to show you kind of how to fix that. You're going to want to go to your options group, and I strongly recommend you just make its own set here because all of the cards are essentially the same card, you can't bury related new cards until the next day, or you'll do one card and bury all of them. So this needs to be unchecked, and then under reviews, the same thing, that needs to be unchecked. The rest of the settings can stay the same. Thanks for learning with the AnKing. If you enjoyed this, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, please leave any and all questions and comments. Here's our email. We will try to make as many of these videos as we possibly can to help you as you study.